Good morning. Today is Friday, August 23rd. This is Woodman AM. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now please remain standing for a moment of silence.
Please be seated. Here are today's announcements.
Our top news today is that World Culture Night will take place on September 12th from 5 to 8 p.m. in the Student Activity Center. Join in for fun to celebrate all the world cultures we have in our community. Look for crafts, entertainment, activities, and community resources. Food trucks will also be available. If you have any questions, please see Mrs. Jones in room C103. In sports action, the boys tennis had their first loss of the season 1-4 to Franklin, dropping to 2-1 on the season. Picking up the lone win for the Woodmen was 3 singles Keegan Lane, who won his match in straight sets. With his win, Keegan remains the only player who is undefeated. The boys are at it next week with 3 straight away matches. They face Southport on Monday, Martinsville on Tuesday, and Decatur Central on Wednesday. Come out and support the boys.
Greenwood Volleyball got 2 wins last night. JV defeated Beech Grove 2-0 and Varsity beat Beech Grove 3-0 for a clean sweep. They will be back in action tomorrow at the Varsity Plainfield Invite. Game 1 of pool play will be at 9 a.m. against Terre Haute North, and their final game of pool play will be at 10 a.m. against Ben Davis. There will be a break in the action before the start of the tournament. The tournament action should begin around 12:30 p.m. for the first game, and the conclusion of the final game of the tournament should end around 4 p.m. Woodman fans, our first home football game is tonight. Remember, we students should enter at the north end of the stadium. All GHS students will be admitted free with valid school IDs or by showing PowerSchool schedules. Don't try to enter with backpacks, bags, or outside drinks. Small clutches must be opened before entry. The student section is located in the second section on the south end of the bleachers. The front row will begin on row 2 to ensure we keep the walkway clear.
The musical Ride the Cyclone will be performed tomorrow at 7 p.m. in the GHS auditorium. All tickets are $10 and will be sold during Power Hour this week. There will be a free preview of the musical today in the auditorium during Power Hour too. GHS welcomed a new assistant principal this year. Here is more information about Mrs. Whitty.
Hello, Woodman. As many of you may know, we have hired a new assistant principal, Mrs. Whitty. We're going to be talking to her and Mr. Bruns about who she is and what she's all about.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Whitty. I'm the new assistant principal at Greenwood Community High School. I'm coming from Mooresville High School, where I served as the Dean of Students and Director of Counseling for about 3 years. I previously taught science. That my husband, I think, is the biggest piece that drew me here, is that sense of community. The biggest feedback I've gotten is that Greenwood's like family, and I'm really excited to join that family.
Now I'm here with Mr. Bruns. So, Mr. Bruns, who is Mrs. Whitty and what are her roles here at GHS?
Mrs. Whitty is our new assistant principal that we are excited and enthusiastic about her presence and her work here. Her roles, she does a little bit of everything. I think she'll do much more of the discipline perhaps and the attendance type of issues, but we expect her to contribute, and she already has in so many ways to all the different facets here at Greenwood High School.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for listening, and we hope you like Mrs. Whitty as much as we do. Now back to the studio.
That concludes today's announcements. I'm Kendall.
And I'm Jaylee.
Have a great day.